Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a review for the new Player of the Month Bamba. Before we get started, guys, I want to say a big thank you to you guys for helping me out with the content, because without you guys, a lot of these player reviews would not happen. These Twitter DMs that I get from certain people for their accounts to be able to do this consistent content is very much appreciated, and you guys are the best for it. But ladies and gentlemen, with Bamba's card, we're taking a look at a card that is 5'9", high work rates with 4-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot. In regards to his in-game player traits, he doesn't have the outside foot shot trait or the finesse shot trait. In regards to his in-game abilities, he's got 94 acceleration with 93 sprint speed, which is very, very good for base card stats. You don't have to improve it, right? Now, in regards to the chemistry style that we're going to give this card, we were going to give him a finisher chemistry style. I think it makes the most sense in regards to the dribbling and the shooting boost that this card does receive. So I'm going to show you guys what the card actually looks like with those boosts. He has base card stats of 88 attacking positioning with 85 finishing and 89 shot power. So boosting it as much as possible with the finisher chemistry style, in my opinion, for very specific scenarios is going to be very, very ideal. He's got 84 long shots with 79 base volleys, but we're going to give him a plus 10 for that with 84 composure. So all of that looks great together. The fact that he is a high work rated player with a 4-star capability is really nice with those things in particular, right? Base card stats for passing is absolutely phenomenal for a card like this as well, at 87 short passing and 79 long passing with 91 curve. I do mostly see this card being used in a left mid position, left wing position, left attacking position, but also the cam spot as well, with his high work rates and great base 4 card stats. You know what I'm saying? He's got pace, dribbling, shooting, passing. Didn't make much sense what I just said right there, but really, really nice regardless, right? In regards to dribbling, like I said before in the video, we said that the dribbling for base card stats actually looks really good for this card. So giving him that finisher chemistry style to make him as responsive as possible with the 5'9" height is definitely going to be very, very important. He has no defensive capabilities, and he has a little bit of physical with 68 strength and 78 aggression, which is helpful with the pace that he actually has on the card. Now, a lot of variables to work with this Bamba card, and in a way, it's weird, but it kind of makes sense that he's so expensive because of the Renato Sanchez links, the Mollet links, the French links, right? So it's a really cool card, but the price is kind of crazy right now, considering you can get some other cards for a significantly cheaper price at a tradable value. But that's not the point of the reviews. We want to check out the card. We want to see if he's good in game, because honestly, Bamba's inform card was actually really nice. My problem with that card is that his dribbling just wasn't high enough. So I hope that this card's dribbling just feels better in game. So in regards to how we are going to be using this card in game, we are going to be using the 4-2-3-1 like we normally do, with balance 4 and 4, balance 4 and 4. We're going to put all of these lower right here. The formation, we're going to have Bamba playing in the left attacking mid position. We may switch him to the cam position at some point, but for now, we're going to be trying him out on the left side. We're going to try him out as a striker as well to see if he actually has a very good shooting presence. Stay back while attacking for the fullback. Stay back while attacking cover center for the CDMs. All of these guys on comeback on defense, and then the striker we're going to also have on comeback on defense. So we're going to base it off of their attacking AI and how they want to move on the pitch, right? So we're mostly going to be using the 4-2-3-1 because it's a good formation to try out these players in, right? So let's get into a game and see how he plays. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and switch to the 4-2-3-1. Let's see how this card plays. So far on the comeback and defense part with his high work rates, it is actually pretty nice. Oh, his dribbling is significantly better on this card. Yeah, it's better on this card than it was on the inform. That's the one thing that I had a problem with from the inform card, so at least that's actually been improved. You can feel in like the reaction time of the actual player himself, so that's pretty cool that he actually has improved in that area. Yeah, it's that quick responsive dribbling that I really needed from this card. Make that pass right there. Oh, offside right there. It's good to have strikers that actually do that by default, how they kind of like cut on the outside. They drift wide, so that way you can kind of work in that middle space afterwards, you know? I almost feel like he's going to make a better cam than anything, but we're going to see what's up.
viewers expect from him, Lee?
Well, they certainly needed to strengthen between the posts for sure.
Ooh, he starts to cut inside right there, which is nice. Let's get some skill moves off right here. Get on the inside. Cross first time under pressure. Actually does a really good job right there. If we have players in the box set a little higher and the players actually make those runs, we have get into the box set up for the left and right attacking mids, I could actually potentially score that opportunity. His skill moves actually come off really nice. The huge variable with this card, man, is the Mole objective card to link up with him and with Renato Sanchez's card.
Looking for the goal that would put them ahead.
Under pressure does really well, to be fair to him. I'm going to do a fake shot on the inside. Not timed well, because I have to kind of time it a little bit after there, but... so far in the left attacking mid position, I think I may prefer him on the right side, but I also want to try him on the cam position too. He is a type of left attacking mid in a 4-2-3-1 where I feel like I'd have to put free roam on him for him to move significantly better. He's a little bit more stagnant than I'd like him to be on that side, but again, that doesn't make it a bad thing. It's just something that you kind of have to constantly adjust. It also depends on your build-up play as well, right? So this is usually like a default characteristic from players that you move over to the side, but for him, it might be one of those players you have to actually give a free roam to. He does really well under pressure, which I like a lot. Ball roll. Ooh. Oh, it worked out nicely. We're really pushing the strength with this card. Very aggressive run right there, as you can see. I pushed him into the middle before the tactical change because I wanted to see if he would actually do it by default, which he did, which is nice. Get that finesse shot angle. Ooh, he actually takes it really nicely, to be fair. Oh, that would have been nice. It was a good play with him there. He was pretty aggressive right there, which is nice. Touch, finesse shot. Ooh, block again. Oh, look at that pass with Axel Witsel. Finesse shot. Ooh, really close to the goalkeeper. Definitely shouldn't be finessing that, but I just wanted to try really close to him. His base characteristics definitely suggest that he would make a better left mid or a left wing in the team, because left attacking mid is very specific, right? Sometimes the attacking AI is very different to what a player would normally do in game. So you could see that when I'm using the 4-2-3-1, you know, he's very similar to Ansu Fati in that way, where on the balance instruction, he's not necessarily ideal. And with Ansu Fati in my 4-2-3-1 setup for my main team, I actually have him up top in the striker position because his off-the-ball movement there is actually significantly better. So we're going to go ahead and try that out here. We're going to replace Hwang with Felipe Anderson, and we're going to have Bamba up top in the striker position this time. But he definitely feels like a player that in the left attacking mid position, it's definitely more ideal to give him a free roam so that he actually kind of moves freely and attacks his space a little better, you know? He makes that aggressive run. Do you go back into the middle instantly? He does. That's good. That base characteristic is very important for attacking players. That pass that my Felipe Anderson just did right there was pretty poor. I feel like I'm kind of wasting my time using him up top in the striker position. He's definitely a player that you have to use in the midfield areas. Like I said, guys, the way that he moves right now, honestly, I really feel like this card in the right mid position, specifically in a nice little 4-4-2 setup, could be really, really nice. But I do want to see what he's like in the cam spot now.
Mendy. Axel Witsel.
Yeah, I like the way he's positioned in the cam spot. Look at his aggressive run right there. You see that? That's actually kind of better. Plays with the striker as well. You can see that Felipe Anderson's kind of like moving all over the pitch. That's composure right there, by the way. Is when a player has like not crazy composure, they kind of start to do stuff like that.
Top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Oh, he's really opened them up here. And this could win it.
Oh, good run right there. Nicely done. Great way to score the goal right there in the 87th minute. His attacking AI is definitely significantly better playing through the cam position for sure. I definitely like him more there than I do on the sides for the 4-2-3-1, unless I actually give him that free roam instruction on him for sure. But the way that this card moves in general, because of his high work rates and all that fun stuff, I really feel like this is a card you use in the wing position or in the actual left mid or right mid position. Those feel like the most ideal spots for him because his attacking AI is actually quite decent if he were to play in those areas. You can kind of tell with the way that he moves generally, playing in the more narrow formations. Alright guys, so final verdict on the card in regards to how he performs in games. So, this card with a finisher chemistry style is definitely very nice. I do notice the dribbling boost from this card in comparison to his inform card. There's a lot of variables with this card to consider if you end up doing the SBC, and two of the biggest variables I think exist right now is the Renato Sanchez link and the Mollet links, right? So the Renato Sanchez link is obviously one of the most important links because Renato Sanchez is incredibly meta in this game, and they're both from Lille. Mollet from the French team, so you can kind of link up that left side really nicely. For me, I'm going to be unlocking Juan Bernat's card, right? So Juan Bernat actually works perfectly for how this guy is currently set up in this squad, right? So for me personally, in a 4-2-3-1 setup, he's not necessarily ideal there unless you use him on the free roam instruction on the sides. He plays really well in the cam position. I do see him being okay at the striker position, but this card is definitely the type of dude that you use in a 4-3-3 setup, a 4-4-2 setup. I really think if you play a card like this with his high work rates and the way that he moves off the ball in the left mid or right mid position, those are going to be the most ideal positions for him. So his natural position being a left mid spot definitely makes a lot of sense for the card in regards to how he moves, right? It's very similar with Promise's card, right? Like Promise in a cam spot in a 2-striker formation, playing in the left mid position or the right mid position. This card's actually a ton of fun to use. It's a shame that he costs so much, but at the same time, it is a very fun card to use if you use him like that specifically. In a 4-2-3-1 system, if you have to switch to that in game, I highly recommend playing him in the cam position. As a lone striker, not necessarily ideal, but in a 2-striker formation, he could be okay to use there. So, yeah. Again, guys, if you use him on the sides in the 4-2-3-1, make sure you put a free roam on him because he's not one of those types of dudes that moves across the pitch really nicely. He's kind of stagnant, right? So free roam fixes that when it comes to most of the left and right attacking mids. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.